Welcome to another mini tutorial from 2dgameartguru.com. Today I'm working in Affinity Designer version 1 to show you how to create a movable design over the corner of a 3D box. This is extremely helpful for mockups where your design wraps around the object. You bring in your design. In this case I have this little pooch design. It's a group of several objects, and I have a photo of a box that has very little perspective distortion. This is essential as Affinity Designer version 1 has no perspective tools. I turn my design into a symbol, opening up the symbol panel and then creating a symbol from the selection. The group will now show up as a symbol in my layer panel. I use the pen tool to create two mask shapes matching my box. I take a duplicate of that and just move the top two nodes to create the second shape. The center line is identical for both shapes. In order to place my design inside these mask shapes, I create an additional shape behind it to make it easier to adjust to the perspective. Version 1 of Affinity Designer does not have a perspective tool, so it's a matter of approximation, getting there to make it look alright while not being perfect. With the scaling and skewing, I get something pretty close. I then duplicate the design symbol and match it to the bottom shape. I bring up my two mask shapes from the background layer to be on top of my design and place the two symbols inside the respective clipping mask. I take off the color and now I have the pooch design on both sides. By selecting the content of the symbol on the left and moving it, the two symbols on my box get adjusted accordingly. I select the lower symbol inside the clipping mask and move it to match up with the top one. That way I can achieve the look that the symbol itself is bent at that edge. When I move my symbol on the left, you can see that now both symbols move and create the illusion that the design is bent at that edge of the box. Once you have the initial setup, you can add more detail, you can go wild with the design. I added a pattern behind it on the box, added more detail to the symbol, and as long as I move the content of the symbol and not the symbols themselves, the corresponding symbols on my box move along with it. You don't have to have the same artboard for the symbol and the design. Keep the mock-up in a different artboard and the symbol off the artboard or in a different artboard so it does not export or show when you print. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like, set the alarm, and let me know in the comments what you like to see on my channel or on my blog, and I will see you again soon.